Well, well, well. Time to see what this new red thing is. If you were unaware, red has a new thing that they're announcing any second now if my red user ever uploads, or I should say if it ever refreshes. Or I should say if it ever refreshes. I mean, my audio lag is pretty bad. Let's do this. Blackmagic Web Presenter. Or this might be better. Holographic media machine. The world's first... Here, let me switch this so you guys can see this too. The world's first holographic media machine in your pocket, no glasses needed. The Hydrogen One is a standalone full-featured unlocked multi-band smartphone operating on Android. Glasses obsolete. Look around depth in the palm of your hand. 5.7-inch professional hydrogen holographic display. Traditional 2D content normally. Blah, blah, blah. AR embedded in the OS. It's proprietary H3O algorithm. Stereo surround sound. Headphones. Modularity. Hydrogen system. User interface and monitor. One channel to find all 4-view holographic content. Interesting. $1,200 aluminum, $1,600 titanium. Orders placed today will ship for my own personal first production batch. Taxes and shipping not included in the price. Expandable micro SD slot. Q1 2018. Ships the beginning of next year. I want to see more pictures of this thing. Is Red user refreshing yet? So they made a phone that does I'll pop the chat out over here. They made a phone that does the freaking game from Star Wars. What's that called? Holographic game. Yeah, Dedrick. You can do this with your phone now. This is how memes are born. I mean, it's not that bad. I don't want to pay $1,200 for like shipping Q1. And Red user still isn't loading. So what are our bets on if this thing actually ships or not? Ready, guys? Watch this. Let's see if we can make something go viral. Because these are the things that I find entertaining. New red phone be like... Yeah, I agree with this comment. Release 2018, show you nothing. Pre-orders now. It's a little weird. I don't know. What does everyone else think? I can't tag Jared. We're not Facebook friends. That's really interesting, though. I mean, I'm sort of not surprised. I'm really curious to see this screen tech. as far as like, what does that look like? Like, it's a really interesting thing to be able to say that you have this thing, but you aren't showing anything. It looks like it has a camera on the back of it over here. So maybe it does some kind of VR collection. Product details, current pricing available for limited time, price product US dollars, leave us a message. Let's see what the terms and conditions are. Privacy policy, how we use the information, cookies, email security, terms of use, ownership of site. So there's nothing weird. You agree not to use the device, blah, blah, blah. There was the weird thing with like the Epic W where you couldn't sell it for like 10 months after you got in on the upgrade deal. And so I'm just curious if there's any like weird stuff in here. But I don't see anything. I don't think you could bring it into a projector. Now, I will say the one thing that would make me order one of these right now is if it somehow were just a general usable like wireless monitor, that they had like a little, I don't know how it worked, but just a little transmitter that you could use with any camera. Of course, they say it works with red cameras, but if it worked with anything, I would maybe get it. Warranty, blah, blah, blah. Red warranty, not interesting. Refunds, I want you to be happy. Have not been the specs and delivery date have not been disclosed to you, and either may change at any time prior to shipping. So none of this means anything. Your pre-order payment is fully refundable upon your request for any reason. If a debit/credit card was used, we will refund your payment to the debit credit card used for the payment. So you can get a refund within 10 days if pre-order quantities. Red reserves the right to cancel the project at any time, at which point all pre-order payments will be refunded. Taxes, blah, 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 prices. Specifications may change, limited warranty provided. You may cancel your pre-order anytime. So how many of you guys have ordered this thing so far? Not I. This is really interesting, though. See, if it had more information, it would be really interesting. I just don't get this, like, drop $1,600 on something that you don't really know what it is. Well, yeah, it's interesting. See, because here's the thing that's interesting about it is logically to me, it would seem that the thing that you launch in combination with this is some ability to like capture augmented reality stuff, because they're billing it as, where's this like low res JPEG again? And the group goes wild. Where's the link? We don't need multiple threads on this. Delete. I don't know. Cancel. I don't want to delete post and remove user. Delete. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Back to what I'm saying. Yeah, that's interesting, is that if it's like a red touch. But so here's the thing that doesn't make any sense to me, is that you're billing this thing as holographic red hydrogen 4-view content, which is the holodeck thing, or whatever that thing's called. I have too many tabs open. Guys, I can't keep up with my own jokes. But so this is how I imagine the holographic thing to be, is that you put your phone down and it can come out, which is cool, I guess. But there's no way to capture that stuff. So does this mean that they're going to release some kind of capture device? Does anyone have any insight into this? Some kind of crazy, yeah, I guess smartphone with a 3DS type screen. But it definitely seems weird, like it's a Android phone with a fancy screen. It's really what it comes down to. Some kind of modularity, but they don't really get specific about that. Future multidimensional media system. New high-speed data bus to enable comprehensive and ever-expanding modular component system, which will include future attachments for shooting higher quality motion and still images, as well as hydrogen format holographic images. You can capture the holographic stuff with the phone. Maybe, I mean, that would make sense, but it doesn't say anything about that. Like, it looks like there's a camera, but it doesn't really say. This looks sort of like the red module connector. It'd be fun if you could just put like a V mount on the back of it. But yeah, I mean, I don't see. This is my problem, and I probably shouldn't say this because it's one of those things that I'll get in trouble for again with certain people. But if you're gonna say that you're like, it's going to be a game changer and everything changes and have your wallets ready, have something to show other than a friggin' back of a piece of metal. Like, it's not that impressive. This doesn't change anything. Maybe it does if I see it, but to me right now, this doesn't change anything. 3DS did this already. But it does have a headphone jack. It has USB-C. It has Allen wrench screws on it because it wouldn't be a red thing otherwise. What does this say? Can anyone tell what that says? Interesting little thingy. Let me see this real quick. Screenshots. Guys, we're enhancing. Blump, 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 blump. How do you spin this thing, guys? I don't even know how to work. Here we go. Power. It says power. There's a power button on it. We've revealed first worldwide leak. New hydrogen phone has a power button. So that's pretty fancy. Seems like something that a red product tends to have as a power button. But yeah, I don't know. What does everyone else think? I just still feel like this is not that game changer. If they had one that I could see, and if there was like an Apple style demo video of them being like, here's how it wirelessly goes to your red camera, and here's how it does whatever else, like that would be cool. But it's currently sort of underwhelming otherwise. Oh, here we can do the other. Screenshot this crap. Go over to my screenshots. Open this thing up. Yeah. Now I'm gonna teach you guys some pro sneakiness. Let's pull this guy up. Let's see what's hiding in here. Details revealed. So basically, that's what it looks like when it's not super crunched hydrogen phone. Yeah, it's got like a red module connector back here, which is interesting, I guess. This thing definitely looks like some kind of lens, but it looks like a single lens capture device. Are those hinges on the end? It looks like it flips out. Hinges where? Oh, here? This sort of looks like if this thing flips out or if that thing flips out. Yeah, that does sort of look like it flips out. Are you talking about this little? That's interesting. But yeah, if you're gonna, I don't know, if you're gonna talk about game changer, can't you at least like do something game changery and show something more than this? Let's take a trip back over to Red User and see if anything's working. See if Jim's got some wisdom for us. The thing that's gonna be really funny is when Apple like tries to release the same thing and Red tries to sue Apple. I don't think that would go very well. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's better than like weapon manhandler phone or whatever the like original name may have been. I kid, sort of. Yeah, I don't know. There's no video. There's no. I don't know that it would be super interesting if it had a dragon sensor in it because there's no lenses on these things. But if you're gonna, I still feel like if you're gonna pull the like game changer card, Unfortunately, red user's down, so he can't see what Janet or anyone is saying. Whoopsie. Jim Janard. See if he posted anything. Link to order page. Link to PDF. Nothing else. Ordered 3. Of course, Phil Holland ordered 3. Where's the video? +1. Where's the video? Also +1. I don't want to know. I do want to know why it's Q1 too. Yeah, I don't know. I'm wary of saying anything too strong, but it definitely strikes me as like I don't know. What are we technically right now? Q2 2017. So you're still almost a year down the road, and you're ordering one of these. It's just, who knows when it'll actually ship. And they're like, we will not guarantee these prices at the time of release, which probably means that it'll be cheaper by the time it ships. I'm just kidding. But there's a chance. I don't know. I'm underwhelmed. Why does it assume I want a titanium one? I want 10 aluminum ones and 10 titanium ones. Let's get this going. Evan Bourcier. 1, 2, 3... Chimney, Cricket Lane, Glendale, Ukraine, OP, because red products are all OP, 09784. Ship it to my billing address, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, and blom at blom.com. 27 shipping information looks good. Jiminy Cricket Lane. Diners. I don't even know what this means. Diners payment. We're going down a little bit of a rabbit trail here. A card member portal. Diners Club International. What is this, like Super Baller credit cards or something? Consumer cards. Professional cards. I'm very not familiar with this. Not rich enough for this. Anyway, $27,900. No big deal. Next. You need my number. My autofill is gonna somehow give away all my personal information, so I'm gonna not do that. It's $27,000. You can get 20 of these things for $27,000. I should probably do that and just resell all of them. Now that I think about it, this is a great idea. I don't even care if I give away all my personal information. I kid. So, if you're just coming in now, Red has announced a new phone, the world's first holographic media machine in your pocket. Is that a hydrogen in your pocket? No glasses needed. Which conveniently is also a common line of questioning for me, is if you need glasses to see the thing in my pocket. With one fell swoop, the future of personal communication information gathering, holographic, multi-view, 2D, 3D, AR, VR, MR, and image capture just changed forever, ever. What's MR? There's another question. Aside from magic resist. MR... reality. AR, VR, MR. Mixed reality. Ooh. Isn't that the same as AR? I thought augmented reality and mixed reality would be the same thing. AR versus MR. In the realm of the mixed reality seems to be fading out in terms of augmented reality. AR. Merging of real. Blah, blah, blah. It looks like AR. Mixed reality sounds exactly like augmented reality. I don't understand the difference. Anyway, so augmented, virtual, and magical reality. We're going to go with magical reality on that one. Hydrogen one, because the red one was a great thing to sort of tag your naming convention onto. They should have called it the hydrogen weapon. If you want to really, if that would be the best, is if, and this is okay, I'm kidding, guys. This is all a joke, but it would be really funny if they named it the hydrogen weapon, and then it had like a battery issue, like the Galaxy whatevers, and you had to every time you got on a plane, they were like, all customers, please shut off your hydrogen weapon on the plane, and it's like, oh, everyone carried nuclear weapons onto the deal. For those of you who may not be quite so up on your military technology, hydrogen bombs are things that are very, very explosive. Go read up on your Wikipedia. But hydrogen weapon would have been way funnier than hydrogen one. Glasses obsolete. Wearable displays not spoken here. It is no longer necessary to carry or charge another device to enjoy multi-dimensional content. It's also unclear, though, because it says holographic, but then it says look around depth, which sort of makes me feel like it's not a pop out, it's like a pop in, and you can somehow like move it and have perspective inside the device rather than coming out of the device. I don't know. Thoughts? Because it says look around depth, which for some reason to me feels like looking through a window, less like wrapping around the screen. No glasses or headsets in sight. 5.7-inch holographic display. Nanotechnology, traditional 2D, holographic multi-view, 3D interactive games. Red's getting into game dev. The Red game. Similar camera like the Blackmagic. Isn't the Red camera sort of like a similar camera like the Blackmagic? I'm not sure what it would have to do, just be cheaper to be a Blackmagic camera. Unless you mean like the Micro or something. View all traditional 2D content at full screen resolution. Does it say what the screen resolution is? No. So I don't know what that means. Blah, blah. Holographic H4V difference. This makes would be enough to justify the entire system. Fancy audio delivery. Do you need fancy headphones too then? Does it come with lightning headphones or USB-C headphones? 5.7-inch resolution. That's true. Full 5.7 inches. Foundation of a future multi-dimensional media system, hydrogen system, incorporates a new high-speed data bus, because that's what I want to know about is the data bus. High-quality motion stills images, command central, integrate into the professional Red camera program, working together with Scarlet, Epic, and Weapon as user interface and monitor. So it's basically an expensive Red mote. Where's the you can just stick it right onto the back of your camera. Slap your hydrogen up in there or on the side of your camera. Slap it right up in there. 720p screen. Did it say 720p screen somewhere? See, this is hydrogen. Another joke. Guys, I got another joke. It's coming at you if you want to get in on this Facebook goodness. Save image to downloads. I got to do a Patreon critique video later, so if you're not on Patreon, you should. Ready? New joke incoming. Oh, it's in downloads, guys. I forgot already. Hydrogen prototype in the wild. You made a better product page. Can I see it? Can I see it? What about a mic input? Headphone jack at owl. So we pre-ordered immediately, pushed the start button. Billionaire Jim Jannard launches first virtual reality smartphone. Hydrogen 1. The word. Ah, see, look at this. Class is obsolete. You don't need to take any classes anymore. Reducation confirmed canceled. Modularity. This is a way better page than their stupid thing. Did you just rewrite all of this that quickly? Hydrogen one. The best part is the parallax scrolling. Can you redo my website? Huh. I'm underwhelmed. Way, way, way underwhelmed. Anyone else have funny comments for me? Likewise. All about that Apple upgrade program. Oh, I have to make a phone call in like 5 seconds, so I'm going to have to dip off of here, guys. But this was interesting, I guess. And then they're gonna announce in like 2 hours that they sold 1 million pre-orders and they can't release any more details until they ship the thing. And then everyone's gonna sit and watch and wait. But yeah, this is boring. This is the only less interesting thing than an Apple developers conference. So more phones. Well, thank you guys for watching this. It has been a fun little trip down Red's new product lane. I am interested to see this thing. To be clear, I'm not pure skepticism. I am just wary of anything that asks you to put money down with no real information on it. This could be the dopest thing. For all I know, I'll be biting my words and I'll own 3 of them. And I don't mean to slough on anyone's products or anything. I just, it's the internet. We got to have a little fun so we can all have fun together. So this thing is interesting. I'm ordering 10 of each kind since I have all this money from YouTube, $28,000. But I just, my if I had to summarize, interesting idea. They didn't actually show us anything. And so I'm not shipping off that much money for that long, too. You're paying in full now for a device that's not going to ship for like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 months. I'm not about it. So I think they should have called it the hydrogen weapon. Big missed opportunity there. But yeah, we'll see. So thank you guys for watching. I got some more YouTube stuff coming at you soon. I've been doing a lot of stuff over at Patreon, which is probably why you haven't been seeing as much on this channel. So I recently did some stuff on how to get moody images without getting messy and mushy. I did some lighting breakdowns on recent projects. I'm doing some more lighting breakdowns later today. I'm doing a project on critiquing some patrons' work and sort of they submit projects and I'll tell you what I like and don't like, what you could do better. Hopefully that's helpful to people watching as well as to the people getting their work critiqued. Did a comparison between the Razer 7 300D, a digital Sputnik DS1, and an RET1 1K Fresnel. Output-wise, metered it all. So there's lots of cool stuff going on over at Patreon. You can check that out at patreon.com/eBourcier. And let me know in the comments what you think of this new phone thing. But I will see you guys next time.